Hey there, my friend and fellow trader. It's Will here over to XAUUSD.com. First, a big welcome to the video. So today's video is your weekly free trade setup. A bit unlucky with last week's setup, but that happens sometimes. We can't win them all. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed yet, simply hit the subscribe button now, or you can join the email list below and download your free report, which basically is the method I use to extract signals from the Forex markets. So let's get into this week's setup. It will be on, it's a selling opportunity on the Swiss franc JPY. You can see I'm already in this position. I'm going to enter this position at 117.13, and in this video I'm going to show you why that is. Okay, so if we look at the monthly chart here, okay, we always want to go out to the higher time frames. We can see we've got this kind of area of where sellers have sold off before in the monthly charts. Okay, here. Let that down. It also is a key area of this kind of leg down here. So not that high there. We'll go from this high, which was the start of the leg. And you can see we're in around this 50% area on the monthly charts, okay, from this move down in 2015, okay, where it dropped all year, and it's kind of been holding, this level's kind of been holding the monthly charts for quite a while. Okay, so again, I did take this last week. I entered 117 or 116.18, and then I entered again late on Friday. I split the positions up into 4 parts, same area. So as it's going in my favor, I will close the positions out. So see, if we go into the weekly chart here, we have this weekly area from 2 years ago. Okay, could technically pop up towards the high, and again, if it does, I will sell out. But if we go to the lower time frames here, we've identified a monthly area, okay, with a 50% Fibonacci, which is a kind of nice area. You can see in the weekly charts, every time it's come up into this area, it's sold off heavily. And if you want to hold this trade for longer term, a good target would be down towards these areas here where it's targeted before, okay, and that's around 108 longer term. Okay, that's if this area holds. So the idea is to sell this next week. Okay, you can sell on the open 117.300, or let it pop up a bit and sell on the divergence. It's completely up to you. It's always trade at your own risk. If you look into the daily charts here, okay, and we'll just zoom out a bit. We are at a key daily area here inside the weekly, which is untested. Okay, where prices just hit last week. Okay, so that's three zones there. We've got a monthly, a weekly, and a daily inside both those. Okay, we do have another daily untested. Well, this kind of is tested higher up. Okay, so it's not as relevant. Okay, this one here is the untested one, which okay, this one here is kind of the untested one, which is getting a reaction now. You can see as price was moving up into this area, there was no real resistance. It just blew straight up into it. Okay, so what we want to look for now is divergence happening on the lower time frames, price telling us it's slowing down. It hasn't happened as yet on the 4-hour chart. Like next week, if you see a divergence happening on the 4-hour chart, the market could pop up a little bit more and then drop down. But as you see in the daily chart or the 1-hour chart, we got a divergence on Thursday. This is where I entered my positions. Okay, and that was basically based off the daily inside the weekly with the divergence. So it likely will pop up a little bit more next week and then drop down. But again, I want to get in this position and early. And the trade this week will be, okay, let's have a look. Text area. Okay, we're going to sell Swiss franc JPY at 117.3 brackets or first divergence signal on 4-hour chart. Okay, so if you want to get in at the best time, a divergence signal on the 4-hour chart will be the one to go for, which hasn't happened yet. So the first time that happens will be the best trade, but this is likely to happen early next week. So if you see that signal, that's a good sign to enter. If you want to be more risk on, you can enter just at 117 or 117.3, or just enter the market at current price when the market opens. Okay, as always, trade at your own risk. Stop loss is going to be stop loss at 118.5. Okay, that'll be above the highs and above the zone. Okay, again, take profit. Okay, take profit will be at around 115, 115. I'll show you that in a minute. Or a long-term hold to around 108. So you could take initial profits at certain periods and then just move your stop loss as the market's moving your way. But a long-term target for this could be 108 if this weekly and monthly area holds. Okay, so I'll just move that. You can pause the video. You can write that down, and we will look at the take profit. Okay, again, even a better take profit, 114.5. This is the reason why I'm looking around 115. See, this was the last weekly area that was kind of holding. The market blew straight up through it. So once that's broke up through it, there's nowhere else it's going really till up to these higher levels. That's why I'm looking to trade it now. So if this starts to react here, the first initial take profit would be a good around 115. And then again, longer term hold. Another one would be the initial start of this leg up, this current leg up in the weekly, which is here at around 112.5, and then the last target around 109, 108 down here. Okay, so that's how you can split your take profits if you want to hold this long term. The way I trade on a weekly basis. I will open this position on a Monday morning and close on a Friday. Sometimes I don't close on a Friday if the trade makes sense, but most of the time I'm closing my positions on a Friday. And on another account, if I'm trading long term, I will hold the positions open long term. But for my weekly swing trades, I open Monday, close on a Friday. Okay, so that's the trade. Reason being, again, we've got a monthly area here at a 50% fib area of this leg down here. Okay, we go into the weekly charts. We've got this weekly area here. Again, it could pop up a little bit further. Again, I want to get into this position and hold it down here. Again, if it does take me out and it holds again up here, I will enter again. Okay, again, everything's about controlling your risk. You might be wrong in your timing, but your overall correctness on the position, where it's going to go, might be correct. So good not to go in big. If it does stop you out and the trade still makes sense, you simply re-enter. You don't get emotional. You simply re-enter if the market is telling you that it still makes sense. Okay, if these areas get taken out and we get a close above these monthly highs here, then kind of the market will likely move up to these higher areas. So till that happens, I'm looking to sell up at these weekly zones here. Again, we've got the daily inside there. Again, if you see on next week, the first time you see a divergence signal on the 4-hour chart, you can enter this position, or just simply enter at the price I recommend. Okay, so that's a bit of an extended video this week. I hope it makes sense. If you have any questions, just let me know. Well, at the XAUUSD.com. If you want to get the full list of our trades this week, around 20 positions and some great setups for the week ahead, simply head over to the website here and just click this button which says yes, I want this, and jump in, join the service and join the group. So any questions, let me know. Will at the FXAce.com. Have a great week and I shall see you on the next video.